Yo. How's it going, guys? We're both going for it, eh? Feisty. Feisty indeed. What the heck? Oh, there we go. Alright, everything looks like it's the right volume. Not me spending blood points. No one needs to see that. We need to get right into dominating. Right in. Thank God you're not doing PTB. I had to accept my fate on that one. It was just not happening. It's a shame. I've been on the PTB Survivor and I got hate mails for surrendering. I could see that becoming a huge thing for sure. What's up, cutie patootie? Cutie patweety. I'm in Twitch chat, but it seems like I'm having problem with Twitch. But hello and happy Pi Day, everybody. Happy Pi Day as well. What's the build for today? It's a good question. I didn't check yet. What we got going on here? This is like usually my typical build of night that I really like. We're getting more builds supposedly. I don't know if that's gonna come up in the next update or a future one, but we'll be able to swap between more, which would be nice. Yeah, this is my current most confident one, but I don't feel like playing map offerings, so let's do that. And look at those med kits. Ooh, disgusting. All right. Let's see how sweaty of a match this starts with. I stream on YouTube too? Yeah, but they should both be fine. I could... Unless there's like any issue with Twitch, but it's not telling me there is. It says everything is 100%. This cosmetic is awesome. Yeah, no map offerings. That's right. We're all in the same boat. Fuck map offering. Oh, here's 2AD. Let's see. Were the new survivor spawns in the PTB and were they impactful? No, they weren't, unfortunately. I thought they were at the very beginning because like I was using Lethal Pursuer and everybody spawned together, but I quickly realized that I just got lucky. What's up, Ruthite? That surrender option video definitely was pretty controversial. People were... Don't want to be... Oh my god, look at these spawns. Look at these spawns, all four corners. Let's go. That's a real gutter tier. Is that a sprint burst? Potential. Alright, so that's a toolbox eliminated. That's good. Is she trapped up here by chance? Yes, okay. Let's do the activator to run away. This isn't a good loop. I don't like it. Maybe we could trick her. No. Nope, don't want to. Yeah, I get a sneak attack here. No. Torch. She might go down over there though. It's possible. Alright, this girl's about to full heal herself. Let's try to see if we can stop that somehow. Alright, so We destroyed her. Alright. Good gen for them to get done, but... Alright, so we know they're going to be heading for the slug. Let's send our assassin over there. Forge. Let's wrap this whole area around in a nice big loop. I think she messed up. That girl really wanted her medkit. She's just popping insta. She just popped an insta. Franklin's can't do quite enough to stop the insta heal meta. There it is. No skill capitalized on.
Ernie Crawford just betrayed their entire community.
Ernie, much appreciated for betraying your community. Bringing them on in here. Hope you had a good stream. Right now we're sweating a little bit. Look up. Ah, and we got 2 down. That's big. Is there anywhere this girl can go? Nice, she got away from it. Oh, she decided to do a gen. Here's what she does next. Because this other girl's injured. But this girl's bleeding out as well, so... I have a pretty good position right now to... Where'd this girl crawl off to? Not sure. I completely lost her there. She was right next to me. The ghost, much appreciated for growing some muttons.
Just became a cringe lord.
Alright, they're really trying to keep her alive, but she's the target. Tree. Shadow. Created for the cringe. Lots of cringers coming in here. Appreciate it, guys. Alright, so they were still over by the
underscore should how maybe just became a cringe lord.
By the main building somewhere. They're all over here. I'm fairly confident in that. Oh wait, no, someone's here. Starting to get me in a bad position. I should have stayed on top of that girl more. Is that the right play? I think so. We get her down and almost dead. Maybe I could save this gen if my assassin responds in time. Nope, can't. Screw it. So what are we working with? These 3 gens. I think that's completely doable. YouTube's dying. Shoulder maybe, much appreciated for the gifted. A Dunkashoon. Much appreciated. Oh god, YouTube's having a stroke, hold on. I'll just stand still. Come on, internet. You're better than that. You can do it. And new anti-slug. Looks like they just want to do that gen, but I have a 3 gen, so doesn't affect me too much. What is my ping in the game? It's decently high. Man, she's trying to get away. I'm doing standby stuttering. This team is really aggressive on gens. Live. That's regressing still, that's good. Alright guys, you have to deal with the 2 megabytes per second. Oof, this is getting harsh. Alright, she's gonna have forced hesitation on her, so I might be able to catch up. Asphalted that, even with forced. But she can't make it further than that. Alrighty. This should be GG here. Back here, mage. Alrighty. I've tried night, but I found that quite few shards are abusing the AI with the window tapping. Yeah, when you play against players that know how to do that, it kind of makes your power worthless. It's a bit of a shame. A CPU? This shouldn't be a CPU issue. It should just be internet issues, I guess. And, shoulder, much appreciated for another. I should say, not shoulder the burden here. Yeah, much appreciated for another gifted. If you want to build, let me know. Just telegram it to me in my 2 FPS stream here, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. It's only the game, huh? Let me stop moving. Up top, Shada. And a little bit of a stream lag at the moment. And how are these guys feeling about it? Oh. Yeah, for sure. Whatever you want to do with it. Boring slugging. I did not read the survival rulebook today. They said they will do anti-slugging. It's freeze tag. To the heck. Okay. Much appreciated. Shada, and congratulations as well. If you touch a wall, then vault, the guard will go around instead of vaulting. You mean it got fixed? Well, like, what would that's intentional, but what isn't intentional is like a bug that was happening a little bit ago where the guards would constantly check windows for no reason, even when you didn't do that. What's up, Gothic? Okay. So, we got to build. Take a looky-loo. Dun, dun, dun. Here, this one is probably the one I use the least. See ya. Singularity. Okay. The new knockout is garbage, by the way, in case no one saw the PGB, it's worthless. Can't have anything fun? Yeah. Well, they played it way too safe, unfortunately. Doesn't the new knockout punish pre-shoppers, those who actually try to loot pallets? No, from what I saw, at least in the PTB, you never know if it was a bug, but if you like pre-drop a pallet and shift W away from it, if the killer breaks the pallet, I don't think knockout was activating because I was using it as like the knight, and when I would break the guard or the pallet instantly with Carnifex, the knockout wouldn't even activate. And when it does activate, it's such a minor slowdown that it's not even really noticeable. The distance they get is like pretty good. There's only a few niche pallets where it works, and that's when like they drop a really unsafe pallet to begin with and try to shift W away from it. But yeah. Alright, so what add-ons are we running with this guy? I never play Singularity. Larry is way cooler than Knight. Aura reading? That's one aura reading. Take them to an outside map. Yeah. Let's hope we get Temple of Purgation, I guess. Force Deadlock, who? Would knockout have been an issue if they buffed the slugging effects and removed the anti-aura, since that was the main issue people complained about? I don't think so. I think that's what a lot of people expected them to do, but I guess they're kind of in this anti-slug mindset right now. So they wanted to just delete the perk altogether. No, Hex the Third Seal does the same. No changes. What's up, Angel? Good. As will do my best. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if it was a bug that the new knockout wasn't working, but it felt like every time I instantly broke the pallet, it wouldn't activate at all, so I got like 0 value. Because realistically speaking, like, the potential value comes from situations like Knight using his car effects, insta-breaking a pallet, or Blight breaking the pallet and catching up to you, or even Leatherface doing it since it's his perk, but yeah, they were just too safe with it. Red, much appreciated for growing some muttons. As someone who primarily plays Survivor, seems like they just want anti-killer gameplay. I mean, they've nerfed slugging, camping, tunneling, gen regression, and even hook timers. Yeah, it's because they don't realize they need to add in incentive. You know, they keep thinking, well, you know, why are our punishments not working? We'll just keep stacking the punishments, but they're not incentivizing a different playstyle. And usually they're de-incentivizing it with their changes. Excuse me? Go on the tree! Let's just throw on that gen, but I don't think I have an angle. Feed. What you guys trying to do over here? Juice? Look at that angle. I feel like I might need a pod in here. God pallet into live. Oh, the special attempt. I really hear you on that thing. Hmm. Okay. Oh, forest is going to be delicious here, isn't it? What? I just got trolled. Do. It's scary. I have like a map-wide surveillance to look for you. Decided to go with a heal. Girl moved around nice and stealthy, didn't she? You shall not do anything. That was an interesting match. I felt like they could never get their like pants buttoned.
Your genes are limited. Genes usable.
They gave him steroids.
It will all be over soon.
Couldn't tell you when I used my coup de grace stacks though, I can tell you that much. I always forget I have that perk. Just can't keep it in the old noggin. They're logging into the behavior forms right now. Like, imagine though if I slugged all 4 of them and it just cut to the endgame Ori. All of us would be spared so many minutes of marathon. I think a lot of Survivor players don't want to admit it, but like, the reason they don't want it to cut to the endgame Mori is because they hate the idea of it feeling like the killer gets rewarded for this playstyle. She's hanging on because she wants to deny the endgame Mori. They really care a lot about it. I don't even know where these guys are. I would just want to hook them. Power struggle, eh? Interesting. Can't believe the devs attempted to nerf Zio into the ground. It was a very out of the blue change to a killer that almost nobody plays to begin with. It's very weird. Well then. They also had add-on. Yeah, she tried to hit me with it once, but just missed completely. Didn't a new tome come out? Should we be doing like some challenges while we're doing this? Yeah, sure. Let's just like slug around with some different killers, shall we? See how like different killers react to slugging. Let's try like let's try Vecna slugging.
What secrets does this realm hold?
I like this slug build a lot, but I mean, there's no gen regression, but I actually think that these two perks together make some pretty good gen regression, even if they're not specifically gen regression perks, because you activate Trail of Torment, and with nowhere to hide, you're going to see anybody hiding around the generator that would normally like stop the gen from regressing, so you get a lot of pressure by starting a really optimal chase, sort of. Slugging Doc is underrated. They can't pick up another survivor. That's dirty. I don't have forced hesitation on this build. Might be a weak part of it. Forced hesitation is what I think legitimately way better than knockout when it comes to slug perks. Did you win yet? Every time. Any more like stream issues since the insanity that happened there? There's the Ormond. Ormond is a map that I would say is very difficult to slug on, because there's no funnel points. The survivors can always move around you in any direction, whichever way suits them. So without any choke points whatsoever, sometimes I think you're way better off on this map just going for a proxy camp or something if you're trying to win. Depends on the caliber, but yeah, you definitely want to hook at least one person so you can move the dial.
Perhaps this will do.
We got this like worse version of Ormond. I don't know why the devs add more variants to maps and then just make them also horrible. You know, like Ormond was already a really shit map and this one's even worse version of it. Like, make it make sense, guys. Angle's a bit rough. This is gonna be like almost a guaranteed 3 gens done probably by the time I get my first down. Okay.
Your life slips away. Cursed flame.
Got her already? He just used an insta. Did you guys see it? Yeah. Get wrecked with your insta heal, scrub. Oh.
Manipulate.
Nothing I can do here. I gotta break this. What the fuck? Shoulder the cringe. What? That is such horseshit. Now he's feeling himself. I can't blame him. Our game just trolled me. I forgot why I started slugging everybody to death in the first place. It was because of Shoulder the Cringe being literally the most unfair perk in the game. Nah, GG's. They're all good until this one. I let my guard down. I didn't bring a map offering, and I'm being punished for not slugging, as always. Luckily they're hound dogging this main gen quite a bit. Now I have her on a really annoying hook, even if she's not on death hook.
Decisions.
I do it all the way around now. Perfect communication. All right. He'll be on death hook too if I hook him. What rank am I? You always go back to Ash 4 nowadays.
Of many
Wanna get her up? Yeah, you do. What? Well, sucks to be you, doesn't it? Oh, wait a second. Fung, are you being bad, stealing things that you don't deserve? Give me that.
Cursed flame.
Demolished. The build really came in handy there, didn't it? I felt like I had so much information, it was crazy. Like the entire main building just became like a giant aura reading bubble.
Be my eyes.
Do. Imagine if Vecna got buffed after recovering the artifact. That would be mean. Hatch spawns underneath her. Insta heal map offering utility ranger medkit. My god. I'm so lucky they wanted that middle gen. If they just would have like stuck to the outskirts, I would have been pretty good. All right, so you know, you could say that I do better with Knight when it comes to like slugging, but Knight would have struggled, I think, more. I may have lost that match with Knight. Like, Ormond is definitely one of my weaknesses. Sub Jimbo.
I shall make this place.
You get lots of soul guard.
Mine.
I don't notice it so much because I'm not using hexes. Yeah, luckily I was able to deny Jake's heal. These are the best Vecna add-ons, by the way. I'm like 100% positive of that. Because it allows me to block vault locations with my fly, which makes fly a way better ability. And it actually makes my skull ability like way more practical because I shoot the skulls. I have to aim them better, but they can't dodge them by crouching. So that gives me like so much to work with. Obviously you have to use it with the horn, but yeah, he's gonna be like a killer that has a somewhat crazy skill ceiling, and but if you don't invest crazy amounts of time into him, I think he's gonna be pretty rough to play. Like you're gonna get dumpster if you're not like an expert. So we'll see how it goes. Let's try like slugging Chatterer, shall we? Bamboozle's fun, but sometimes I like to go the more try-hard direction and run it with Superior. I'm using this. What do you call it? I disagree. You didn't block a single window. Vorpal would have helped more with the distant break and sphere inflicting broken to counter syringes or deny healing. I didn't have to block a window in that scenario, that's true. But just having the access to it, like knowing you have the ability to, hey, if they run me to Killer Shack, right, which they didn't do, or if they run me to like a Longwall Jungle Gym, which they didn't have, I get a lot of value out of that. And a lot of confidence, knowing that I can take chases that otherwise would be game-losing chases without having to like equip Bamboozle. But the best part of it obviously was the skulls. Like, his skull ability is his strongest ability, but only if they can't crouch it. It's so good. But yeah, in that particular match, it's possible that the Vorpal would have done more. How sad am I about Knockout being reworked? Not at all. I don't use it, so I was like, eh, whatever. Now, what I'm more sad about is that they turned it into a worthless perk, because now we just have another worthless perk in the game. Crouch or die situation, yeah. You do get value out of it, but you also it limits your range, because the value comes from being close to them with the skulls. If you don't have the other thing, like I can shoot my version of the skulls like really far out and still get hits. I like. I haven't played Pinhead in a while, so I need to warm up. Oh, please scream. We got a whatchamacallit. Meg's feeling herself. I want to get everyone injured. Alright, Meg, you're gonna be my... I always want to say hooker, but that, like... Doesn't really work, does it? Is that the House of Pain? Could get rid of her medkit if I am on her. Off the record. Oh. What's going on up here, guys? Ooh. I like the word impeccable. Reminds me of GoldenEye. Lots of time healing. He don't want it. I used to think the other two might be on gens. Yeah, so what happens if I do this? No, I would need the other add-on for that. Gotta get rid of all those super strong items, you know. These guys are healing again. And it looks like Lara is on the left, right? So we want to go for Lara. Whoa! Damn it. She's just like, fuck you. Ooh, I didn't even notice Ada rage quit. No, that's delicious. Such an insanely killer-sided map, this, though. Like, you could just feel like you have way too much power in ways that you probably shouldn't. I think this might be, like, the only truly killer-sided map in this entire game at this point. Oh, it stopped like a second before I got to him. Hmm? What's happening? Steve, what was that, brother? You ate it for breakfast. That's a strong loop. Ooh, we're playing that, my favorite style of Dead by Daylight. Get stuck on everything. But watch out, you know, there's a bot now, they're gonna do a gen. Could I be more precise? Surely. But I don't feel too limited by mouse and keyboard with Pinhead. Please scream. You did get the exposed effect. Can you hit a bot with this? I'm like actually curious because like bots are so good at dodging things in this game. I don't know if you can legit hit them. Okay, I can't. I just do this and they start to just zigzag so much you can just catch right up to them. Where's this other girl? Let's hook her. Oh no, don't tell me she's a crawler. It is a crawler. I'm gonna say this hook's not back yet? Like, yeah, dang it. It's a shame using this Ada skin in 2025 when her new one's so much better. I saw your video on the stream meeting. I agree. I think it is a bit much. I believe this how behavior thinks they can disincentivize slugging. Slugging is less fun when it's computers you're torturing instead of humans. Yeah, it's just like they were too all-encompassing with it, and because of that, it's going to cause a lot of issues outside of things that have nothing to do with slugging. with the birds. You beat them and you could farm the same amount of BP on remaining bots. Who cares? It just feels, I mean, everyone's gonna have a different perspective on it. Like, to some people, it's not gonna matter at all. But to me, I find it really lame that it's like, there's two things about it I don't like. The first is that every match, right, even matches where you're not slugging, the survivors are going to surrender. That it won't happen like immediately maybe, but I think a few months down the road, that'll just be the norm. Like, as soon as you get the final hit, the survivors immediately surrender. So they never have to play out a loss, right? Like, and I kind of don't like that because it's a competitive game. So it just has a weird vibe to it. It's like, if I wanted to win against bots, I would go play a custom game. I don't like this idea that, you know, as soon as I'm about to win, they get to just go on to the next game, and then I'm left in a situation now where I have to play against bots. Like, even if I just have to go hook all of them, it's still like 5 minutes of my time that's just boring. Like, why doesn't it just cut to the end game, Ori, so that we can all move on to the next game instantly? I really don't like that direction. It just feels lame. It would be like, the equivalent would be if the killer could instantly DC, like when the exit gate opens. Like, as soon as the exit gate opens, the killer is allowed to surrender and just leave the match. It's kind of the same concept. And I don't know, I feel like you should have to take your losses to some degree. It's the thing you want to get rid of is the really cringe thing where people will like slug you and bleed you out for 4 minutes. Like, that's the thing that is the big problem. And I think that's what Behavior wanted to fix, but they just went about it in this like super roundabout way that just makes it to where the end of every match is the survivor surrendering. Yeah, but even in that situation, if the killer opens the exit gate themselves, usually the survivors are going to make them wait like 3 minutes because they really want to soak in that victory feeling, right? Of like, hey, I won, I'm better than you. And as the killer, you have two choices. You either push them out and just go to the next game, or you go sit in a corner in the basement and cry and hope nobody sees you. But either way, you have to play it out, and the survivors get to escape, right? Like, imagine if you had a challenge to like escape an archive challenge, escape as Meg or whatever, and you try to do that and the killer just surrenders every time because the exit gate opened and they immediately are like, nope, I'm done. I feel like if you're gonna play a competitive game, you need to accept that you're gonna lose sometimes and not rob the person who won of like their feeling of victory because there's nothing left but bots the second they win, or they're about to win, you know. There's obviously those other issues I brought up too with it, like the more niche stuff, but that's like the main thing. You'll be defending chest and basement, Bubba. I was thinking of doing like a troll tactic where if the survivors DC on me or surrender, I'll let the bots recover every time and just let all of the bots escape as a team and then just D-rank my MMR. So like every time they troll me, I just D-rank my MMR, go against like worse players. Grudge match. But like, I'll give you an example. Let's say you're playing killer and there's some super cocky dude who's just teabagging you at every pallet, right? And you want to Mori him at the end because, you know, that's your right if you win. That's like the grudge match back on top of him. And now you can't do that anymore because the second they lose the game, he could just be in the next game while you're still hooking bots. I don't like that. I feel like you deserve to get grudge matched if you teabag at every pallet. Earn 100k blood points. Pinhead's strong as always. Try this new gutter tier Freddy, shall we? Wonder if Freddy would be like semi-decent with the new knockout, because the way in which his power works, like let's say you get stunned, maybe you have enduring and hubris with knockout. That's a 16% hinder if you hit him with jump rope, and his move is pretty easy to hit after you get stunned. Let's see, maybe Freddy can get value out of knockout. It's possible. Maybe Clown too. Yeah, I guess it really is a matter of preference. I just, after playing TCM, I really don't like it, you know? When you play Victim in that game, like the second you do like an objective, you're in the middle of the match, you're immersed, you do an objective to like escape as Victim, and all the family members just instantly DC and you go back to the main menu. Really, really dull. You just feel completely robbed of your victory because you never got to actually win. The other team just surrendered essentially. And it kind of happens in the other direction as well. You'll if you ever get the victims in a bad spot, or if they're about to die, they'll instantly DC, and then you just kill their, standing bot body. There's no actual AI that takes over. They just stand there. Like, I don't know. It feels soft, I guess, in a way. Like, I don't like the, like, super soft direction of it. Legion is incredibly boring, though. I mean, the Legion thing, it is what it is, right? Like, don't get me wrong. You can surrender now against a Legion without getting a DC penalty, but there's no version of this system, of this surrender system, that doesn't allow you to just basically bypass any killer you don't want to play against. You can just go up to any killer and let them down you and surrender. So like with Legion, it's a little bit more noticeable because you can let yourself bleed out from deep wound and kind of do it that way. Other killers might be a little bit feistier, but I mean, you can always kind of surrender against any killer if you really want as a team. Does she know I'm here? Let's see if she comes back. Okay. I'm scared. Who's this other girl? I swear I heard her. Joel, guys, she did it. She did the generator. Or he's trying to sweat, huh? You guys think that that's an exponential boon? Oh, she woke up. Smart. Let's get some silence going. Doo-doo-doo. I'm slapping some fools today. Slap, slap, slap. Need to get rid of this pallet. Detrimental. The hell? That was such a weird speed burst. Near it. Don't you dare go near it. Did I could sneak up on this guy? They're keeping themselves alive, guys. Give them credit for that. Look at how much fun we're all having. This match is so action-oriented and intense. Oh, that's gonna regress for a while. Bum 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 bum. They're so salty. I know they are. But it had to be done because I'm having fun. They're awake, but if somebody who's asleep tries to like do the res, I can teleport to it, which is really nice. Do 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 do. Deathbound and no quarter with Legion button. I almost said defecated button. Very mean because group mending makes them want to group up and heal. And then the next thing they know, they're all dead. Any good builds for Plague? Plague's been hurt a bit, but I'm sure you can come up with something. Yeah, we had a Soul Guard in here. How did that work out? Now, if this would, instead of Boon Theory, if this would have been exponential, that would have actually been a bit difficult. They were trying to do the power of 2 thing, huh? Or is this a random build? Could have potentially just been an archive challenge build. We try a slug build with Plague. Might be a little bit more difficult. Her mobility is really bad. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'd say this works as add-ons. I'd say you want to do trail. You'd want to do forest. You don't need Franklin's on her. That gives you like some extra value. Or weave. You want maybe a little bit of gen defense. Let's try this. We don't need a Mori either because we're not doing none of that hookery. Corrupt is always good. You're right. That's the play. That's better. Especially with this add-on. Alright. Yeah, Hysteria would have been a good one too. But we'll wait till the buffed Hysteria comes out. Dark Arrogance, in my opinion, needs to get a buff. %25% is just too unnoticeable. Like, you'd have to stack this with another vaulting perk like Bamboozle to get like real value, but is it like what killer in the game is so hurt by vaults that they need to dedicate 2 perks to it? Oh boy. Yeah, for sure. Hatch goblins? Well, hopefully this isn't Coal Tower. Wasn't looking. It's gonna be difficult to get, like stealth value, I think, but we'll see. This shit's been a while. Yeah, I don't want to do. I got time. These guys haven't touched a gen yet. Destroy some pallets. Still not touching a gen. No, wait out corrupt, I guess. Just low-key driving you crazy. What in the invisible? Like is such a buggy killer. What the hell? For sure, we're going some muttons. Not too far from you, surrender. I'm gonna have to fight you guys if you're gonna play like this, huh? They were legit too afraid to do a generator. Never seen anything like it. I'm just gonna hook this guy because he clearly wants to die. Well, GG. Now, the question is in the future, would these two guys try to camp me to death to get the 10-minute DC? Give them a chance to unhook their teammates. See what they do. Now, they would supposedly get a DC penalty for that in the future. How should that work? Nobody knows. I haven't used Corrupt in a long time. They're practicing already for the 10-minute DC penalty. Corrupt carried? Yeah, the match didn't even start because of it. It's so good when you use tablet. Because they can't, like, the amount of free time they give you out of fear of getting infected is like crazy. Bro, what is going on with this gen? It has like a barrier around it. I can't. Like, look at that. Like, what is going on? My only goal here is to infect her. I don't really care about anything else. There. Alright, ready for a 5-gen chase? Let's go. Me too. I'm gonna bloodlust you though. Act like we're in a 1v1. That is a situation again where knockout would have helped you moderately. As she just dropped it and I was able to go around it almost instantly. Would I have been able to actually catch up to her in time with a 5% hinder? That's a different question. I didn't expect her to throw down the pallet. Dude, she got out of chase. I lost Bloodlust completely because of one stun. That's crazy. Here we go again. I guess I have to break him now. Like, turns into an infinite. You see why you don't chase survivors with Plague, right? Pointless endeavor. Oh, she has a key. Questions, can I get her in the basement in time? I'm gonna hook her down here if I can. Well, I'm gonna get on Dead by Daylight. I think I'm probably gonna hide. Probably gonna hide in the locker for a good 10 minutes, I'd say, I reckon. Sounds like a good old fun time to me. No way she unhooks her. Why? We're starting again. I don't think that one's as detrimental. It's such a wide loop, I don't think there's anything I could do. You can just react to it. Oh. The other Claudette heals. Eek. I gotta watch her this time though, because I know that other Claudette's gonna wanna get the key. But speaking of that, what are these? So shack. Okay, so we know it spawns at shack. So the idea is close it and then try to prevent that girl from picking up the key somehow. Oh boy. M1 killer life, guys. It's really a vibe, let me tell you what. If anybody challenges you to a 1v1, you know they're an idiot. Man, playing like that, it's a little shameful that you just didn't do anything at all. The other Claudette's doing nothing, by the way. Literally nothing. So we got one exit there. Where's the other exit gate? My goodness. Deception, huh? After this much of a borathon, I can't just let you get hatch. I'm sorry. That little chain noise. Oh man, can she get fully infected already? I could always DC guys and give them the win in the future if I wanted to. Why is this taking forever? Get infected, you feisty bastard. Does it really take so long, yeah? That's nuts. Where is it? Is there like some way you can slow the infection? You like hide in a locker or something? I have no idea. You guys think she might be cheating? There's no passive buildup. Oh, really? I didn't think it was that bad of an add-on. Yeah, that's pretty terrible. Might have a Soul Survivor gamer on our hands then. She was still coughing enough. Was it worth it? All things considered. Evil Troy turned heel before John Cena did. She's crawling for the hatch, bro. If she has like... She can't have Unbreakable though, I don't think, because she's... Nah. We don't crawl the hatch around here. Come here now. Bad. What a horribly awkward match. No, Vile Purge no longer. I know Vile Purge no longer affects survivors. Object infection duration by 40 seconds. Infection from infected objects when it doesn't say anything about it not building up though. You hope behavior sees it? Yeah, that would be nice. Hopefully they do something, I guess. Like, just to get a hatch escape, like, is it that deep to get the hatch? No way. These are high MMR gamers here, guys. Really? Okay. So you do get infected, but if you're literally sitting still doing nothing, it doesn't progress the infection. Is that what you're saying? I mean, that's a better chance than doing what they did there. That was... downright devious gameplay. Let's save. Shame. Do. Just going through all the killers, just slugging, right? These are like the killers that you can slug with, though. I think some it starts to get pretty difficult because they just don't have the kit for it. Appreciate it for growing some muttons.
Otsubu77 grew some muttons.
You would have thought they were an Outlast. They're noob tier. Anti-rat mechanics, 100%. Anti-rats they're both honors. Just to piss them off. Oh, Hatch and Shacky. I haven't played Legion in a while outside of 2v8. Slug Sadako, I mean, you could still, I guess, in theory do it, but you kind of work against yourself because she locks in her condemn when she hooks, so you'd be better off kind of going like hit and run, probably, than trying to slug people. Because you're never going to condemn anybody if you're constantly slugging. This is a pretty bad map for Legion, isn't it? Because it's just like wide open, so they know exactly where you're coming from. There's a lot of pallets. Nice, max distanced it. Cleaver. This guy is waiting to activate sprint burst. Let him get a little bit ahead. So they just sprint away from each other. That was peak gameplay, my brother. I'm not gonna make it over there. I think I'm gonna get much stealth value this time around. Let's see. Do. I know Ada's out here thinking she's stealthy or something. Is she going to lock her? Weird. Where are you, you bastard? Alright, so these two gens are like on top of each other, so it's really this gen here I need to protect. Deliverance. The Sid skin. With as many outfits as Legion has, I'm not a big fan of most of them. I like this one a lot, yeah. Where are you going? Someone got her up. Surprising. What? I'm so lost. Where that girl went after she rezzed her. Is this a god palette here? Didn't see it. Oh, never mind. It's gone already. Why does the game do that after this many years? Does it just throw you into a wall that you're not even aiming at? It's so weird. It feels terrible every time. I've never understood it. One Neon on the team is a real desperate sweater. Does she have the wiretapper? Or is that just a good read? And sprint burst. That dude get over here without using his sprint burst. Oh my god, drop it, please. Problem is, I'm not getting anything for that because this Ada's the problem. Yeah, probably would. Might lose this game because it's such a bad map for Legion. I don't think I win the war of attrition here. Alright, that play worked out for us. They should have probably sent Dwight to do the unhooking. I just gotta watch this gen. I can get it done really, really fast. Oh. Conceding, it looks like. Or he has Diaz. I want to go heal, eh? I don't think they really grouped up like ever, though. They're really good at staying apart. Dwight doesn't need the surrender option. DC penalty in the future, though, don't worry. How dare you give up, ever? Doing it this way, are we? It's one little thing, if you're ever in a situation like this, never approach the gen directly, because you can imagine Ada's probably over here on it, so you want to come at it from an angle where you kind of corner her. No shift W value here. Alright, so when I hook this girl, if she's dead, I believe I need to run straight to hatch, right? Hard to see. I think I have line of sight. Well, looks like we're gonna do it that way. Jeff, wake up. That was really fast. Don't you dare. You're a feister and you need to be put down like the feister you are. Look how pissy Legion is. He's pissy. No, she opened the gate like super ultra fast, huh? GG's. Yeah. Getting a poopy map made that a lot more difficult than I would have hoped. Yeah, it couldn't even have been resilience because she wasn't injured. Really fast. How long does it take to base kit open an exegate? Well, we've done some good slugging so far, huh? I mean, enough about eruption here. Actually, if I'm gonna go to this map, maybe we do like... chopping them up today. Yeah, we are. 0 losses and a lot of sweatiness. Why are the survivors the only ones getting BP boosts in the update? Because once you get to like red rank or red grade or whatever, it becomes apparently very, very difficult to pip. But I wouldn't say that that's necessarily untrue of killer, but it's not as difficult as survivor is right now. It's like really, really annoying. So I guess that's why I want more people to be able to get through red rank grade. Yeah, you forget. But me too. I never literally think about it. At the end of the month, I'm always like, oh, so that's how far I got. I like where I don't do you even see it anywhere anymore? Do you have to go into like a sub menu to find it? Oh, they trolled me, guys. This is gonna be an absolute dog shit map to play Vig on. That was some accuracy. Gotta keep creating as many dead zones as I can. God, this like I can't believe they designed this garbage map in 2025. About as much as we're gonna get from that. think I just lose. The map is too shitty. I'm a stealth killer, and they can see me from 800,000 miles away. I could try to defend this 3-gen maybe. That's like the only thing I can consider. Wait for it goes up a little bit higher. He sees me more than I see him. I need to defend this down, girl, if I can. They don't care about her, they just want the gens. They're not stupid. Problem is they're gonna rush that gen probably, aren't they? I'm still not on it, surprisingly. Feeling in a super safe position. I wanted to use bamboozle, but nothing I could do. It just chains into another pallet. The comp experience in a nutshell. Look at them. Because they're swift, they know this is the gen that's the biggest problem right now. They're hovering around it like vultures, calling out where my position is 24/7 on this shit map. And there goes my stealth. It's worthless anyway, I don't know why I care. He makes it to another pallet. Oh, how boring. Send me to a shit map that there's like nothing I can do on. I literally don't have the capabilities. I just have to hope they make some stupid ass mistake basically at this point. Gates back on it, right? This guy's gonna have dead hard now, but I think it had to be done. Right, they're not on that yet, thank God. Let's get rid of this pallet. It's caused me a lot of problems. Sounds like they're trying to rush that. They did that far away garbage there. The audacity to go for this instead of going for the rescue. Lied. But is the god pallet here? It is. How unfortunate. Yeah, make sure that that one grows in doing this gen over here. See, this is why you tunnel the weak links out, because they can still do a goddamn generator. Really called it out. I think this girl's dead. She's not dead. I never even hooked her. Oh my god. That's a disaster. Well, that's blocked. I can't kick it anymore. Ah, he saw me. Shift W, everybody. Unfortunate. Swift sending me to a shit map. Just auto loss. There's only one thing I can do at this point, basically, which is tunnel the Kate. That's the only play left in the book for a 1K. Does she know that? She might know that. She's just gonna go get the thing off now. Wait, is that her? That's her, okay. We tunnel her out. It's literally the only play that might get us a 2K or something. They're gonna do everything they can to try to get me to like lose her trail here, so. The reason I'm not hitting her here is because I don't want her to get that vault and leave me trapped inside. I could potentially lose her trail. Luckily, the only gap out on the map, I think, is Killer Shack. I should have brought Bamboozle instead of Mindbreaker in the end. M1 Killer. I mean, I didn't think I was going to this garbage map, but... I should have tunneled Dawa probably earlier because they were a pretty weak player, but I tried to kill him with a head trap. That was my mistake. Like, what do you guys want to do? It's over. Just leave her. There ain't no escape. They could try to do something where they unhook her and she runs to Killer Shack, though. I need to watch out for that one. They're desperate enough tryhards, so that's really their plan right now. I need to hit him just to get him out of the way. So they all leave now? If we can get Hatch. And they think they're gonna buff solo queue to this, by the way. The noob didn't leave. Haha, the noob didn't leave. So she couldn't do it. Yeah, I should have trapped Nancy at the end too. That was a misplay. I thought she was on death hook. I was completely living in a crazy world. Oh, Nancy's gonna get flamed so hard for that. It was a 3-man Swift against such a shit killer. Good job, Nancy. They're a hero that your team deserved. Dude, I could. Yeah, that was unwinnable. They were too sweat. That's a lot of censoring. It makes what I said look so horrible, but I said nothing bad at all. Ugh, stupid game. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here. I mean, they can report me at behavioral, see what I said. What is this craziness? Let's see this. Oh boy. There has been. They're hunters? I am. You're gonna take killer out of this game. It's just not worth playing M1 killers once you get to a certain MMR. They're worthless. They're worthless characters because you're completely powerless. I need an excuse to ban me, they do. Behavior's like, finally, press the button. Get rid of it. Alright. It's time to grudge match after that, isn't it? Oh my goodness. How do you think the like increased blood point bulk spending is gonna affect your release of... I mean, let's assume it's out by then, which it should be. You might be able to spend all your blood points in one go. People already had P100 killer in the PTB on Twitter. They probably were hacking. I think that's literally impossible. Even if they had the blood points, I don't think they could have spent them in this short amount of time. The pill to make you pick up knife. The game's boring after 2v8. You just love the chaos in that mode. Yeah, it was nice. I like when you go to play Survivor, I feel like 2v8 is more fun than normal 1v4 because you're just getting chased constantly. Even if you get like 2v1, it's not as bad as... Dude, everybody hates map offerings. Well, suddenly, did you notice that when you play against like the most rancid, sweaty bastards out there that bring you to like a shit map, it's always the time you think, hey, maybe I should go play this one shit killer for fun, like Pig. It's never when you're like... I mean, It's usually not when you're playing your main. Alright, so do we go work straight on that gen? She has quick and quiet, huh? Ooh, they're tryhards. Tryhards don't get on gens right at the start. Because they're so confident. A little bit of sprint burst for your soul. Got hit. That's big. In kind of a rough spot here. You want it, don't ya? But it's over. Oh, this is the area I'm defending. This is one of those really awkwardly made maps where you just don't go to the other side unless you want to lose. What the hell? Well, that was a really good play. Nice. Later, Shift W. Slip there. Actually, if there's someone there, I want to use the assassin on him. Damn. Push her back in. Oh, Swift again.
You call that a body block, Slug? I see better body blocks for my grandma.
Alright, Ski. You're my bait. Is it this regressing then? She's doing right there is very subtle tryhardism. Get over here, Blackout. The way it's meant to end. Damn. Some bitch had Unbreakable. Some bitch had another perk. You're so quiet, base kid Ada. Nuts. They healed. It wasn't ski? No, I thought it was. Shit. That's good. But they decided to heal. Damn. A quick revive. Oh, they got the revive and got out of the entire area that fast. That's no joke. Chances are they're gonna want to run this way, right? Keep in mind that this girl has dead R. make it more awkward for him to get her. Combo with Forest. Forrest is going to help me a lot here too, potentially. She has made for this, it's going to be a little bit more awkward. No, I don't hit her yet, by the way. I wait until she tries to go for a res. That's what I was worried about, made for this. Alright, the match continues, but
The beast in black. High
it's not gonna go the way you want it to go exactly. Much appreciated for growing some muttons. Hey, made for this keeps the game from ending, but you don't progress. Oh, she's so fucking quiet. It's like a ninja. Ada's gonna want to get back to that gen. I could taste it. It was too close to being done. There's gotta be desperation involved. No! Nice, pallet's gone. We got one person doing a gen over there. They just trying to... Yeah, they're just trying to do that one over there. Why do I see them? The other girl slipped by? But she slipped by me. Weren't they both there? Bro, how did she cross map that quick? It's so wild. Like, I would love to know, like, what that looked like on her screen to get over here so fast. My blackout. Don't be pissy. She couldn't have, right? She would have to have hugged the right side so hard. With like, probably like Lithe or Sprint Burst or something, I don't know. can bleed out, or you can die. It's your choice. I'm not letting you guys run over to hatch, though. Not unless you have unbreakable ×2. What's up, Metalhead? They've been pretty good. What a long match that was, huh? Kind of delicious. Because imagine if I was Pig and how much pain they would have put me through. Anti-cam meter doesn't work if you drop a survivor underneath the hook, because it counts as a survivor being too close to for the mechanic to kick in. What's up, D-Man? Wait for this and we're gonna live forever. Wonder how annoying that is to run 2 anti-slug perks and it's still not enough. Sacrifice 2 survivors to the entity. Did nasty, disgusting. Do a little bit more back, no practice.
Strange.
2 We're Gonna Live Forevers and 2 MFTs. And an Unbreakable. Yeah, the trick to that terrible map is just do whatever you can to avoid going to the Killer Shack side, because the map is set up in a weird way where there's like a small square and then there's like this elongated chimney that goes off in one direction where the Killer Shack is, and there's like usually 2 gens over there. Just completely worthless. It pulls you full map away from a bunch of like gens that are way more clustered together, and you'll just end up throwing the game. I don't get salt too often, to be honest. If I do, it's usually like one guy who says boring. Boring. It was the Salt Fest? Yeah. I think once you get to higher MMR, there's actually a little bit less salt because everybody's bringing nukes into the game, so there's a little bit less ground to like high ground to stand on when it comes to being a sweaty asshole, you know. So like, what are my favorite milks? I like strawberry and vanilla and chocolate, cookies and cream, banana. I think I have it like disabled so people can't comment on my profile because nobody's done it yet. I'm looking for the announcement, Zet, when I see it. The world's first ever P100. Soy? No, not so much. Maybe a little bit of matcha every once in a while. I am a liker of Frappes. I don't frappe. Minus rep, find some purpose of life. I'll do that. Oh, she got unlucky. Will she get injured? The hell, I'm chasing somebody! Where are they? Bro, drop that pallet from like 20 miles away. Oh, this movement is pretty, questionable. 20 gens are done anyway, doesn't matter. Also a bit of a risk. What are you doing up there? You booning? Wow. She booned. Someone worked on this gen because it canceled my thing. Ah! How many people can I hit with one of these skulls? Balance won't save you here. So it's fun, yeah, it's true. It's like a good way to look at it when you haven't played a killer much and the game doesn't completely like troll you with shitty MMR. Just see if you get fucked. Oh man, that would suck because you have so much. I don't know if that guy knew I was here. What are they like pointing at each other for? Oh god, she's gonna finally get to use her balance landing and her life dream will be completed. No! No, that other vector thing actually would help me there. I didn't know that elevation was gonna happen. That movement though. Somebody's bardic inspiration, I think it's over.
Your life slips away.
I want to kick that one. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Buried beneath. Buried beneath.
Key, huh? Where did they all go? Where's the girl working on that gen about 2 seconds ago, guys? And she's just gone with the wind.
Arcane secrets.
Jonah, are you good at the game or bad at the game? I can't tell. It's fucking tripping me out, dog. Like, you're either the worst looper I've ever seen or you're good. That's so lucky. Best nerf ever to Vecna's power. You know? Makes so much sense.
Cursed flame.
Oh, this fucking asshole. Ah! I got him off hook quick.
Joy.
Oh no, she's trying to use balanced again. I'll just let her use it. That way it's at least gone. You bastard. Holy gen efficiency. What are these guys like doing all of a sudden? It's almost like game over. They went from being like kind of like medium tier to like fucking actual rabid animals on these gens. Bro, how many of those do you have, huh? Fuck me. Yeah. Wanted a quick game here. Cyrus just never dying.
I require a sacrifice. Beyond the fold.
No, if I only got through that. You really care? I kind of have to because of my build, though. I'm getting all my value. Who are you, other guy? I'm on the hunt. That delicious 4K. By the way, the anti-slug mechanic won't do anything to stop this situation. That girl would still be slugged there while I look for the 4K. Not unbreakable.
Of many eyes.
You gotta be shitting me. Little tiny. Was that like a 4-man from console? Blast mine or wiretap because those yellow worlds on the gens attract your random teammates and they finish it along before you get any use. Ugh. A weird, it's like, corrupt a fully infected, injure and fully infect a survivor 4 times with vile purge. What's the rift going anyway? Hey, I blast mine. Trolls. Lucky, a lot of killers don't kick gens at all ever. Or they use like pain res or jolt or something instead. Pretty close to the end. We got I think some Ronaldo thing and then like the Cenobite Huntress. Then we get into the Gutter Deep Rift. Kinda cool, the plague one. Handle and pumpkin, much appreciated for growing some muttons. Lead with strawberry braids. That's the whole outfit, huh? Kinda like maybe a little bit too much red on the bottom. Those will be done soon enough. Dead by Daylight has a very forgiving battle pass. I feel like it's really easy to finish. So I came to watch you on Twitch due to me loving your YouTube videos. Keep up the great work. Will do, Handle. Much appreciated you as well. Well, we almost won every match except that pig match, but even that one felt good at the end because that Nancy was so stupid and got her teammate killed. It led me with a delicious taste in my mouth, you know? Because that Kate did everything so rancidly perfect to give herself the distance she needed to make hatch, and it didn't matter because Nancy. You love to see it. She was probably foaming. Just leave. Yep. Yep. It's a worthwhile battle pass. Yeah, I like this one a lot. It was a good one, especially for killer. Survivor skins are a little mixed, but killer skins are really good. Wonder what the next battle pass is going to be themed around. I wonder if they'll do will it be like a Five Nights at Freddy's one, maybe? Like they just go all in on it, give some legendaries to like Singularity and other killers. I can see that happening. Yeah, it probably will be. Just go all in on Five Nights. But yeah. You want to be a main so bad. Hope so. I hope it's a like not a badly designed killer. I'm sure they're trying to be so careful with it. Like I mean, I don't even know what formula are they gonna go with, because you know it's gonna be similar to another killer. Do you think it's gonna be like stealth based or brute force based, or they're gonna want to make it something I think that's like somewhat easy to play, you know, because like a lot of new players are gonna be getting on the game to play it, so they're not gonna want to be overly complicated. I could see something Hag or Singularity. That might be too extreme for new people.
will be no escape.
Head crab 'em. To play a Five Nights game, which everyone is considered the best, the only one I tried, I uninstalled after 10 minutes. Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's is like one of those games where you can either play it or watch somebody else suffer the jump scares, you know. A lot of good Let's Plays out there of Five Nights. How long did they do a year? Is it 3? Is it 3 or 4? 3 or 4. Twins is always one of those characters where like you start off a little salty in the match and then before you know it everybody's dead and you're proud of yourself. Victor's just such a little bastard. I don't know. I think they're gonna... I don't know enough about Five Nights lore to know what they're gonna do. I think going the jump scare route is something they would highly consider because it's way more on the casual side of the game. But they don't want him to be weak either. They want him to be strong. Strong without too much effort, which is dangerous. They did that with Chucky, you know. They made him like pretty decently strong and he's very like easy to play. And people literally lost their minds over it. Yeah. Because Twins is a little awkward with some perks. What was I running last time? Forced Hezzy's good on her. There's a Victor, you down somebody and they try to run, you can hunt them right down. Thana, I think, is unnecessary. You know, it might be like decent on her is corrupt because you don't really get your first down super early on. Yeah, total hex building would be interesting too. Worst. You're just slugging everyone to death, right? I mean, for the most part. We'll see him. Yeah. If you guys want to get Pinhead, by the way, if you don't have him already, you got 11 days before they remove him from Dead by Daylight permanently. That also counts for the skins as well, which are still discounted massively. So make sure to buy Pinhead if you ever want to play him, because he'll be gone and unavailable. Unless you pay like $5,000 on eBay or something to get a key. Hallucinations? That's possible, yeah. Yeah, I bought the skins too. They're a really good price for how expensive they normally are. Like, got them dirt cheap. With that, guys, I will see you probably on Monday. And much appreciated for hanging out. Thanks for all the new muttons in here, the raids, the cringe commitments, the recommitments, all much appreciated. And yeah, have a good night, guys, and make sure to stick around for a little bit of an ad break for our dear sponsor, Razor's premium gamer diapers, for gamers, real gamers, that know getting up to go to the bathroom is not it's not playing the game. If you get up to go to the bathroom, you have stopped playing the game, which means that someone else is getting ahead of you because they're shitting themselves. So keep that in mind if you want to be a real gamer.
Hey there, kid. Are you a gamer? Yeah. Do you ever get so into the game that you end up pooping your pants? Yeah, all the time. Well, then I have a product for you. Gamer diapers. Oh my god! Pampers Premium have a new gentle touch line with Puff Allen. With special layer of protection